Today we're looking at verses 2 and 3 of Psalm 23. This is our fifth day in our daily meditation on this beautiful psalm, Psalm 23. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. The strange thing about sheep is because of their very makeup, it is almost impossible for them to lie down unless four requirements are met. Firstly, they refuse to lie down unless they are free from fear. Sheep scare very easily. If they are aware of any external danger, they will move around nervously until that danger is removed. They're ready to run, as it's their only form of defense. The sound of the shepherd's voice reassures them that all is well. By the tone of his voice, he is able to comfort, call, reprimand, and calm the sheep. Note that they can only lie down near quiet running water. Rapid flowing water will cause them to be extremely nervous. Secondly, sheep will not lie down unless they are free from friction with other sheep. It's very interesting to note that sheep cannot rest if there's a fight going on between some of the sheep in the flock. Tension between the sheep was often the cause of unrest in the flock. And sheep are constantly head-butting one another. And while this is going on, the whole flock is disturbed and disrupted. It is amazing how we have similar social behavior patterns as sheep have. Again, that's probably why the Lord calls us his sheep. The third reason that sheep will not lie down is if they are tormented by nasal flies and other flies, ticks and parasites. Only when free of these pests can they relax. And in the summer months in the Middle East, sheep are driven to distraction by the variety of flies as well as the other types of parasites that infect them. These get the sheep tormented to such an extent that they are irritable and very tense. And they just cannot lie down in peace. So they stand around stamping their feet, shaking and bashing their heads in frustration. And sometimes this irritation will suddenly cause them to take flight and run away. Lastly, sheep will not lie down as long as they feel in need of finding food. They must be free of hunger. The shepherd leads his sheep to good pastures where they can eat healthy meals and then relax and rest. A flock of sheep that is restless, discontent, always agitated and disturbed are not healthy. It affects their wool production, their general health, and their social abilities. David, the psalmist, often felt feelings of hopelessness and without inner strength to carry him through the difficulties of life. But he knew who could help him, who could deal with his emotions and feelings, with the situations he's in, and who could restore him and guide him to do the right things. As we lie down and relax in confidence in the great shepherd, He deals with all the emotional stuff that we're going through. The Good Shepherd desires us to be healthy in body, mind, and spirit. So he leads, guides, protects, cares for, and causes us to rest in his presence. The great I Am makes us lie down in green pastures beside still waters.